red leather, yellow
Leather, leather. Fucking wheeze.
Goblin mode! Goblin mode!
Welcome back, guys, to the Goblin Mode podcast. Today, our guest is so anticipated in my book, okay? And you can usually find our next guest shaking ass to Just Dance on Twitch or hyper fixated at a claw machine at the arcade. She's a talented, iconic, gorgeous philanthropist queen. Welcome, my best friend, Kira!
Oh my god! I was like, I wonder what my intro is going to be. And you're like, oh, you know, I didn't put too much thought into it.
I said that, and I said, what if it was just like, welcome our next guest, Kira. She was like, it's giving chopped liver.
It's giving chopped liver.
Welcome to Goblin Mode. I'm so excited. This is literally the best. I have been looking forward to this day my whole life since kindergarten, actually.
We knew about each other in our past lives.
I'm a time traveler.
So we were ready in kindergarten.
I was ready.
Anticipating this day.
I was. What's up? How's it going? What's going on?
You know, that's a really loaded question.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm not trying to trigger you. You just start crying. You're like, I can't do this today. I can't do this today.
Can we reschedule?
You're like, again. I can't do this. I'm like, fair enough. I fucking did that to myself.
That's fair. That's fair. Deserved.
But welcome in.
Next time tomorrow?
Yeah. We're actually, you don't know this yet, but we're filming an episode every day of the week for the next 10 days.
You know, you're joking, but I mean,
well, we can be like the new. Well, if we lived by each other, 100%. Because I want to be like the canceled podcast with Tana and Brooke, sitting on a couch, just kikiing for hours,
just like playing footsies under a blanket.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would love that.
Yeah.
We both, before this episode, guys, listeners, actually only viewers. We don't have like an actual podcast. Guys, if you're listening in the car, you just have YouTube pulled up.
I listen to the car. I pull the podcast up on YouTube.
Oh, so you don't see my face?
I mean, I can't lie. I'd be glancing.
I want you to fucking put it in front of you while you're driving. You're like, damn, she's so hot. You swerve. You're like, oh fuck.
I just really need to pay attention to Goblin Mode.
And then a cop pulls you over for swerving. You are like, look, officer.
Pulls me over for serving.
Ooh.
No.
The cop's like, what were you even listening to? It's stupid, silly. No, tell me what it was. It was Goblin Mode. Goblin? You've got to be kidding me. I love that show.
I was their first subscriber.
And he's like, look, I'm not going to give you a ticket, and I'm going to fill your tank up with gas today.
I thought you were going to say fill something else.
I'll fill your hole with tickets. It's a fetish of mine.
Oh my god. Like an inflation kink, but with tickets.
Hey, yo. Damn. Yeah. Well, guys, we have a great episode today. I have my favorite, most anticipated guest of all time.
You hear that?
Nars is like,
after me suck ass.
Nars is like, I'm fucking begging your pardon.
And I'm literally married to you, you bitch.
And I'm like, and you fucking heard me. I did not stutter.
Did I stutter?
We're both drinking a Rogue today, which I'm partnered with Rogue. You can use code CHEEKY for 30% off. Actually, I don't remember if it's 20 or 30. I think it's 30. But
the dirty 30.
But yeah, if you use code CHEEKY, you can get a discount and I get a commission. But we stay drinking this shit. It's delicious. It's better than the other ones, I'll say that. And I thought that before I got fucking partnered with them. So, But,
what flavor are you drinking?
Pink motherfucking lemonade.
That's your fave.
It's my fave. And I use my pink cup in honor of you. I know it's like in your top favorite colors, like somewhere in the list, but it's like, it was my most like kawaii cup.
Oh my god, are you saying like I'm like so kawaii?
You are.
Got it. I'm drinking sour candy because it's my favorite. It's the only like jar that I've ever purchased, but they like anytime you order from them, they give you so many sample packs. So I
Mm-hmm.
just used one of my sample packs today, but because I like had a stack and I was like, ooh, going through my little Rolodex, my little Filofax of
You're like, which one am I going to use today?
which one? I was like, ooh, sour candy, even though I have a fucking jar of it.
For our viewers, I literally went live on TikTok the other night for the first time, and they banned me for something that I said. Like, it says that it's a permanent ban, which I'm like, roll the fucking tapes.
Is?
It literally said, I'm under a suspension, and I looked up the suspension, and it said 1 day to 10 weeks or something, and I was like, huh. But then I like went into my activity feed, and it said, your ban has been lifted. Go ahead and start your live journey over again. So I clicked live, and then it said, nope, you're still banned, and here's all the things you're not allowed to do. And it like took away access of like going live with other people, all this other shit. And so I was like, okay, I see you, TikTok. But you know what's funny is I have absolutely zero.com growth on TikTok, so I don't like that website. I like it as a viewer and a patron, but as far as a creator, I'm like, nah.
Yeah, that's like it's super frustrating. Seriously.
Sorry, I don't even
You
know what
can
I
have
started talking about that. Oh, wait. No, I think that's it. That was my
TOS
point. Yeah,
banned.
is I just got banned.
Well, I mean, tell them why.
Well, for legal purposes, this is not a true story. So TikTok, if you're, perusing through
It was
my
a
other
joke.
content to see if I'm, worthy of being unbanned, you need to walk away right now. Because I said
It was a joke.
I was
It was a hee ha ha.
making keychains, and there was nobody coming in, and I was like, man, I really got to ramp it up. And so I said, guys, 1,000 likes, 1,000 likes. I'll go get naked and show my butthole on screen. Let's go. And a bunch of people came in, and my numbers like shot up. And I said, come on, guys, smash that like button. Come on, 1,000 likes. My butthole's coming out. And then it shut off, and it said, you've been banned from going live. And I was like, fucker. I feel like it's the algorithm though, like that like knows if you say bad words, because I'm like, nobody would like, I feel like the people who were there were like clicking in to see the like chaos, and like they wouldn't be like, oh, I gotta report this person. Like, I don't know.
I guess you never know, but I feel like there's got to be some sort of like AI system, something like that. Like I was watching Papa Meat Canyon yesterday, and he was talking about some stuff, and he was like, I can't say the word. He's like, because YouTube's robots will demonetize my video or whatever. And I was like, geez, I didn't even think about that. Like, I don't know why that didn't cross my mind that they have these programs already set in place. So I'm sure that they have something.
It's so like irritating too, because obviously I have had a bunch of different platforms that I've tried to like put my whole bussy into, and then I'm like, one simple thing of getting like demonetized, like say my goal happens over time and I get monetized on my channels, like that would be iconic. But I'm like, then I would be like walking on eggshells that like I wouldn't edit out a cuss word or something, like, or like Tana, I know I've brought her up a couple times. I've just been watching a lot of Canceled, but they were talking about how Tana always says cunt like all the time, and it gets their videos demonetized. And I'm like, for them, that's like thousands upon thousands of dollars like of missing revenue from their streams. And I'm like, or from their videos, and I'm just like, that is crazy. Like that is next level for someone like me who would have like, 50, $100 in revenue for the month. It's like, that's, it's not the end of the world, but yeah, it's a little much.
And for them, that's got to be a big pay cut right there if they get demonetized.
Listening to them talk about how much money they make is like insane. Like I think I'm like, I don't know, I've been watching a lot of like popular podcasts, like, I don't know, where everyone's just like very, very wealthy, which is why I always joke about how I'm like poor and relatable. So I'm like, watch my podcast. But like all these people are like so rich. They make like they just are making money in their sleep, like from all their different, you know, outlets and their sponsorships and stuff. And it's like Tana was saying 1 month she made like, you know, 500K from her OnlyFans, and it was her account that she just posts pictures to. It wasn't even the one that she like gawks glizzies on, and because she has 2 different pages. And then she has she was like talking about how she got like a sponsorship for like $100,000, and I was just like, I can't even imagine having that much money. Like,
I know.
and it like drives me crazy. Changing gears, I was gonna ask you if you did you have a coffee today? What was your morning like?
Honestly, I didn't sleep very well. I was like having major insomnia and like I think I was up until like 5 in the morning and then needed to be up at 9.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So it was like just me, I mean, not fun or exciting, just me trying to get out of bed and then getting to work. So yesterday on the way home, my gas light turned on and I was like, I should probably go get gas. And Robbie was like, why don't you stop and get like $10 or something just to,
Hold you
set
over.
yourself up for set yourself up for success for tomorrow.
Right.
And I was like, no, 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 I'll remember. I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, right.
I was not fine. I get in the car and I'm like, okay, what do I do? So I like luckily stopped for gas. I got like $10 or something and somehow made it to work on time. So
Hey, let's go. Proud of you.
thank you.
Did you have any like energy this morning? Like did you not like physical energy, but like energy drink or coffee or anything? Well, no wonder you're fucking tired.
I walked into work and everyone's like, "Good morning," and I'm like, "Ugh." And then people people at work are like so nice because they're like, "Oh my god, your hair!" You're like, "Oh, you look like a mermaid." I'm like, "Ugh." Somebody today, I don't know. Somebody said
Somebody
something
fucking
today.
fingered my asshole in the bathroom. It was wild.
Sheesh. They were
I'm calling the fucking cops. I was
went to
trying to
the
think of the people that do HR. I was trying to say HR. I said the cops. I'm so stupid.
Just the
Continue,
cops.
continue. You're like 911 at work. Can you imagine?
Forget HR.
They walk
You
in,
just
you're
go
like,
right.
there he is. There she is. She's the
There
one who
they
fingered my fucking butthole in the bathroom.
My beehole.
Lock her up.
Here's HR. They just go right over HR to the cops.
Check her fingernail.
No. Not the finger.
They're like,
Please.
swab it. Yep, positive for poop.
Sick, bro. No, I was like buying something and somebody said something along the lines of like, you got to teach me how to do your hair because it always looks incredible. And I was like,
Period.
can I just like put you in my pocket and be like, when I need a little boost, be like, you look amazing.
Like fucking Jake in Finn's pocket. He like opens it. He's like,
Hi, Jake.
oh, hey. He goes, he rolls over, he farts. Except she rolls over and she's like, you're so beautiful and slay.
It was a guy, but yes.
You're so beautiful and slay.
You are so beautiful and slay. Please teach me how to do your hair. Thanks, queen. So then I like went to our little break room and I bought a little energy drink. I bought
Oh, so you did have energy and you're fucking lying.
Later.
You're lying. You're a liar.
Like around like 2 o'clock, I think.
Okay, slay.
It was a drink I had never had before. It was like sparked
Budweiser
or something. Yeah. Something to take the edge off a little bit. You know?
That would be so fucking funny. I would work harder if I was allowed to drink at work.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wait, what was the thing called? Sorry?
It was like ice. Like,
just ice.
I don't know. Here,
let me get some of that ice.
Let me get some of that ice. Okay, let's see.
Wait, so is it like the water brand ice, but the one that's like caffeinated?
Yes.
But it's like normally just sparkling water.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You see me.
I do. I look into your soul.
It's literally sparkling ice caffeine, and it's this blue raspberry one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see those at the store all the time.
See.
Was
And
it
it was
good?
pretty good. It was delicious.
You
It was
got
a
you
good
hyper?
raspberry. It was pretty good. It at least got me by until I drink my roke.
Until I have my rook in my silver surfer cup. It is the color of the wheels on my car.
The rims, maybe.
Sorry, the wheels. You're talking about a tire. There's a wheel. The wheel's the whole thing. The rim is the face, and the tire is the rubber part. So I wasn't wrong.
It's like when you say floor and ground. They're the same thing, but so it's like wheel and tire to me.
Pants on the ground. Pants on the ground.
On the ground. Looking like
Look.
a fool with your pants on the ground. Got the gold in your mouth.
Hat turned sideways.
Hit the ground.
That's a fucking deep cut.
Yeah.
What y'all know about that American Idol 2003? I think it was later than that.
I saw this reel today that was like me if I was on America's Got Talent in Jujutsu Kaisen. And she's just dancing. And it's like Sukuna, Toji, Gojo, and Nanami as like the judges. And she's not even doing anything. She's just like, yeah. And all the judges are like, I want her. She's mine.
She smashes the button. Oh, wait, that's fucking... Is that it? The buzzers?
I don't know.
She should have grabbed the mic and said, "You're my special." She has like a pan flute.
But I was like, why does it need to be America's Got Talent?
No, that was so random. But now I'm like wondering if that was... No, that's not the one that has the buzzards. That's the one that has Simon Cowell.
Is it X Factor?
Yes. Wait. Is that the same thing? Fuck. Let us know in the comments. Drop a comment below if you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
What's on your shirt?
It says...
Rocks?
Yeah, but it says stoned.
It just looks like rocks to me.
Well, no, it
Makes sense.
It is rocks, but it says stoned.
Oh, I see now. I see. I didn't see the full picture, and now I see it.
I'm glad you see the vision.
I can see clearly now. The mic is gone.
Literally. You were like,
Yeah.
maybe just move it a little bit.
Can I see it or no?
Or no. It's like completely blocking it.
The mic is so pretty. You did such a good job.
Thank you.
Welcome.
The back has a smiley face and rocks, which I thought was really cute. Like crystals and rocks.
Show me later.
I do it right now. You're like, I still can't see it. The mic's in the way. The viewers are just like,
I can't see because the mic is there.
God, I'm sorry getting podcasting right. Okay, well,
Dude,
the reason I kept asking about coffee is because I'm trying to smoothly segue into something that's nuts.
Did you have coffee today? No.
You're like, no. I'm like,
Lie
shit.
and
Okay.
tell the
I'm like,
people
but
you
so
had
when did you
coffee.
have a coffee last? I know.
Yesterday. Woo!
So if you go to Dutch Brothers, what's your order?
Right now, it's the shit.
You're like oh fuck.
Well, okay. The white chocolate lavender had a chokehold on me.
Oh yeah, you were a big fan of that.
I got it like 3 days in a row.
I love that one, but it does not taste like lavender to me. I think maybe they just weren't putting enough pumps in it or something.
Yeah. Because I had it once and I was like, I'm not getting lavender.
It just tastes like a nice latte.
Right now, it's the Snow Cap Freeze.
Okay,
And
explain.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
It's cupcake, soft top
Mm.
with holiday sprinks.
Ooh.
They got to be different. They can't even say sprinkles.
I know. I'm like, what?
This is America. You can't even say sprinkles no more.
They're taking our sprinkles. God damn it.
You can't say Merry Christmas and you
Fucking
can't say sprinkles.
Build the wall around Starbucks. Build it. I want my Dutch Brothers.
Oh my god. It tastes like it's giving those little, probably like little Debbie's or like Hostess. Those
Yes. And they have like the
white Christmas
chunky
trees.
sprinks.
Chunky sprinks.
They might as well just call me a twink because it's really close to sprink.
Okay.
Kira's like, shit, I'm not gonna be able to repost this video.
Just call me a twink.
Just call me a
it's
twink,
close en-
because I want them springs.
It'd be like, girl, you're like me. They're like, you're at least 2 twinks thick. So
Yeah,
please.
I'm like, yeah, I'm a twink who really wants those sprinks. Let me get a soft top, frost cap, whatever the fuck it's called.
That's like, it's like when you go to Cane's and they're like,
Chicken, chicken, chicken. What box are you picking? That was literally me when I worked there.
I know.
I was like,
that's like,
our chicken's kicking like the Ninja Turtles. What can I get for you?
ugh.
No, literally
That
gag.
made me die inside a little bit.
Gag.com. .com.
Gag.com, .org, .net,
Dot
.gov.
org. Wait, did you already say org?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Shit.
did. Like it's like if Dutch had to do what Canes does. First of all,
That's
Dutch
what-
is insufferable. Sometimes.
What you got going on today? So what you gonna be doing today? Do you have the app? You want me to scan the app? They're literally like beating on your window, like, "Hey, what are you doing today?
You tell me.
Tell me what you're doing today."
What's your social security number?
And it's like a bunch of like kids, and
Yes.
it's like, love them. Like a lot of them are so like
Well,
slay
yes,
and fun,
absolutely.
but like I'm like, y'all, you don't gotta be doing all
Y'all.
that. Like, have y'all ever?
Yo,
I'm like,
my list popping.
y'all, like y'all, for real, get at
real.
me.
I don't even know.
I don't even know. I'm gonna insert that video here because everyone needs to see that queen.
Yeah, hey y'all, if I'm selling lip gloss and excuse my hair. Yeah, if y'all want y'all lips popping like mine, come holler at me. It's y'all, I don't even know what to say because my lips popping. And goodbye. Period. I mean it.
She's like,
Yo,
y'all, my lips
I don't even-
popping.
I don't even know. My list popping.
Mine and Narcis's favorite video that we literally quote almost daily, as well as that one, is it was upsetting me and my homegirl. If you can't go to Bella Noche's, where the hell can you go?
Why do I not know this video?
Oh my god, it's the two girls outside of the club, and they're like talking to a reporter because I think there was a shooting at Bella Noche's, and they were like, if you can't go to Bella Noche's, where the hell can you go?
Beef, you take that elsewhere. Don't bring that here. First of all, if you was beefing at a wedding, you should have been beefing at their wedding. Why would you bring this to somebody else's club? That's sad. It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to Bella Noche's, what the hell could you go? Actually, mother bring guns in their car all the time. You think we got time for somebody getting shot the place we go and have a good time at? No.
The fact that you quote it every day and I haven't seen it yet.
I'll insert it here, and then you can watch it whenever you watch the episode.
Ooh, surprise.
It's like the other day I told you, I was like, my favorite video, one of my favorite videos on YouTube is the I Love to Tour Michael Jackson video.
I was like,
And she was like, the what? And I was like, roll the clip.
Can we just do it again without just the negative, saying that you don't like the tour? Just 'cause
I don't like it though.
I know, but see, this
I
is,
go through
but what
hell.
is it setting up though? I don't
No, but
understand.
I go through hell
the whole
touring.
behind thing I love
Okay, then
about touring is that
I'll make it positive then.
Yeah, it's just don't.
For you know the truth.
Yeah. You can
Okay.
say it, no, you-
and action, Michael.
I love to tour.
Yeah, I love to
15 years
tour.
ago.
I know, it's in like 180p.
and he's like, I love to tour.
And they just bust out laughing because they forced him to fucking
They're
lie.
like, please stop being so negative, Mr.
And he's like,
Jackson.
well, I don't. Touring
I don't
kills
like
me.
the tour at all. I hate it.
They're like, well, you need to
Can
be
you be
more
less
positive.
negative?
He's like, he looks at the camera, he goes, I love to tour. And they all just bust out laughing.
Wait.
Flip it,
Circling
reverse it, turn it, flip it, reverse it. Chocolate shop.
I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse.
Do you know
it.
what I'm talking about? The fucking Willy
No.
Wonka shit.
Oh,
He's like,
yes, Timothy
pause that,
Chalamet.
rewind that, flip it, and make it out of chocolate.
Oh, cringe.
So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
cringe, I
Watching
cringe.
Trixie and Katya talk about that was so funny. They were like, God damn, he's a twink.
Speaking of twink with some spring.
Oh
that's
yeah,
Willy
talk about the
Wonka.
Sprink twinks.
Full circle.
We really came full circle in
We
30
really did.
seconds.
We really did. Wow.
Really did. Mhm.
No, when I feel like you and I are very similar. Like we wore our masks like a lot longer than other people did.
We
You know
did,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And so I was wearing my mask in the Dutch Bros drive-through, and it was one of the first times I think going through like a drive-through.
The Dutch
Again,
what?
the Dutch. Are you trying to clock me for not saying Dutch Brothers?
I am. Period.
Anyway, so DutchBros.com.
I always say Dutch brothers, and she's like, it's bros. And I'm like, no, it's brethren.
My Dutch brethren. As I was like in the line, I went to like bring the mask like back over to the other ear because I was like had it hanging there. And as I like go up to the window, it snaps. Shit falls off my face, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be okay. And this guy's like, hey, how's it going?
Like literally like, what you doing
my
today?
car. And I can feel the spit hitting me in the face as he's like, what you got going on today? I should have been like holding my mask like
No, literally. No, what do I would have been freaking out.
Yeah, when I went, I was actually on the way to Nick's house, and then I sprayed a paper towel with alcohol, and then I rubbed straight alcohol on my face.
Bro, my skin would have fucking split open.
Yeah, it was screaming.
Damn. No,
But I was
that's
like,
so real.
I have to do it.
And I like always was kind of like iffy on like not masking up at the Dutch because I'm like, I know these motherfuckers are just partying with all their friends every night. Like,
I'm like, you're just calling it the Dutch now.
yeah, well, I'm adapting and overcoming. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Never back down, never what?
Never back down, never what? And I'm like, no,
Never
actually,
give up.
I'm gonna stand my ground. It's Dutch brothers.
Oh, I'm gonna backpedal.
I'm gonna backpedal. I can't even believe that I just said the Dutch. Last night, normally I don't have any like existentialism about getting old because I'm kind of like, another day is a blessing. And that is another day, another sleigh, and a blessing. But like
to be stressed.
Period. And last night I was in the mirror in the bathroom and I like moved my hair and there's like an actual like bundle of gray hair coming in to where it's like a stripe. And I was like, whoa, because I've only ever had like, a couple here, a couple there. I pluck them. I'll admit it. I don't like doing it, but I do. I'm a vain woman. And I moved my hair. I have a fucking stripe coming in. And I was like, hell fucking oh. Like, and that was the first time in a probably ever, if not a very long time, that I've been like existential about getting old. And I was like, I don't know. I just felt so weird about it. And I was like, I started being like, whoa, like it must be weird for like my mom to like have a daughter that's old enough to have gray hair. Like, isn't that so weird?
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to ask you like how you felt about.
And she just says,
cover
it's so
it.
Weird how I'm skinnier than my own daughter.
Right.
And holds me up next to her.
And
to,
she's like,
compare, and
wow, isn't that crazy? And you're like, wow, I'm going to kill myself. Thanks.
I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Thank you so much. In Minecraft?
In Minecraft, yeah. Not in real life, guys.
Mm-mm.
But I was going to ask you how you felt about aging and like, not to like bring the mood down and be like crazy, but just to like, I don't know, like, what is your stance on getting older? Are you worried about aging? Like, how do you feel about it? Because we're the same age, essentially. I'm 31, you're 32, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go on.
I kind of thought about this earlier today because, like, just for full transparency, like, I've had Botox, I've had fillers, like lip filler and stuff like that. And my filler has, like, migrated a little bit. So I was, like, contemplating it on the drive to my work, and I was like, well, maybe I could go like get my filler dissolved and like get it like redone. And then I was like, but then I'd also have to get Botox to my upper lip so I could do the lip flip because otherwise what's the point? And then I was like, well, if I'm getting Botox to my upper lip, then I might as well do my 11 lines because otherwise, like, you're all doing it at one point anyway. And then I was like, well, my brows are kind of like drooping a little bit, so maybe like I could do like the brow lift. And then I was like, well, I'm in my masseters, I do get a headache, so I might as well do.
It's such a slippery slope.
I literally had to tell myself, hold on.
Yeah, like pause, stop the car.
Yeah, because we are just like so critical of ourselves in general,
Yeah.
and it's just like we are our own worst critics, and so all the things that we're concerned about and like thinking that we need to do, like these like other people aren't thinking that,
No, not at all. Not at all.
we're thinking that because we're seeing ourselves every day, and like we're seeing like ourselves change, even if it's not drastic. You're seeing little things like your gray hair, growing, and you're like, what do I do about this? Or I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, my lip is deflating, like what do I do? But I mean, honestly, like, and I know like you and I both like struggle with like mental illness,
Yes, babes.
yes, vibes. And like there are some days where I'm like, wow, I just would prefer not to exist anymore.
Hmm.
And then there's some days where I wake up and I'm just like so like grateful to just be alive.
Yeah.
So it's just like this duality. And then I'm like, if I feel that way, like I can't be down on myself for getting older, because it's inevitable. We're always going to be getting older.
Right.
And if we think about it, even though like we don't feel this way all the time, like getting older is a privilege.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
And like as much as we do what we can to stop the clock and to like rewind time, like we really should embrace getting older a little bit more, because I mean there's just so many people that wish that I saw a TikTok that basically said like and I think I might have sent it to you, but at the end of it, it was just like I'm so happy that you're here, and just know that like being alive right being alive right now is a good thing and a privilege, and that there's so many right now that wish that they could be here with you but they aren't, or something like that, something
Yeah.
along those lines. And it kind of like put it in perspective of like, damn, like it's true. Especially because lately the mental health has not been slaying.
Yeah,
So
babes. It's been bad.
it's been bad. And I think that like we're all just struggling at the moment, but sometimes you need like something to put it into perspective of like, yes, it is bad, but nevertheless, you must slay.
You must slay.
You must slay.
But essentially the question was, how do you feel about getting older? And I think what I got from what you just said was that growing older is a privilege, and that we need to like make the most of our lives because there's people who weren't able to.
True. And I think that I had this like talk on stream the other day, but I was like, I feel like most of us have this where it's like we're always like so unsatisfied with like where we are
With everything.
in our bodies, with everything. Like,
There's always something more we're reaching for.
yeah, and like we're always so critical of ourselves, right? So it's like going and like looking back at yourself, you're like, oh my god, like I was so cute and fit back then, like
Right.
but that's you now. So it's like, don't be so critical of yourself. Be present and just be, I don't know. It's easier said than done, but I just want to say like be grateful and be happy and just love yourself because you deserve it. Kind of
Yeah.
thing.
No, I agree with that. I think like the only thing that like really scares me about getting older is like being alone. Like I wouldn't want Nars to pass away and then I'm just like navigating the world alone, like having to have, some company take care of me because I'm old as shit and like I can't even like wipe my own ass or whatever. And it's like that scares the fuck out of me. But as far as like getting old up to that point, like I am not really worried about. And I think like I am more worried about like a mobility. Like I want to always be able to like sit down on the floor and like get back up and like it not be like a crazy thing, which is like what I think is cool about like Japanese culture is like how they see, like I think this may not be like the entire reason, but I heard someone say that like that's the reason why Japanese people sleep on the floor is because they think that if they can get up out of the bed that it shows that they have like body health and that they're like still capable, like they're still able-bodied to like get up. And I was like, that makes sense because like I don't know if I would want to sleep on the floor, but I think that's just because of like in my rooted like American brain, I've always like had a bed frame and like I don't know if like being on the floor I'd be like, whoa, like this feels so weird. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting. And so lately I've been sitting on the floor a lot more to like I don't know. It's like in a childlike way because I want to like feel like I'm like, you know, sprawled out on the floor, but then I'm also like I also want to get up from the floor, like from a sitting position, which is kind of hard. I mean, if you're not doing that all the time, it's like an interesting practice to start doing. But yeah, I think for me, it's just like a fear of losing mobility and loneliness, and that's pretty much it. I think as far as like going back to the fillers and stuff, like I have had Botox once. I did it like kind of as like a you remember this. It was like it was like a social experiment because I was like, I don't think it's gonna look any different. I had the extra income at the time, and I wanted a lip flip really bad because I'm too scared of filler. And so I was like, huh. And I got it done, and like it literally, I couldn't really tell a difference. And then it like went away so fast. And so I was like, wow, that wasted my fucking money and my time. And I had needles in my face. But yeah, like I definitely feel like I'll get Botox and like surgeries like when I'm a lot older because I'm vain enough to the point where like if I get like a waddle, like if this starts to like hang down, which it will because all of my family, like that's just in our genes, I am gonna have that cut off. Or
can't they just like do Kybella or something?
Yeah, I mean I'll do Kybella. It just makes you look like a bullfrog for like a week.
Oh my, it does.
It's like bad. It's like it literally like comes out.
Masks.
No, for sure. I was like, damn, that's a perfect time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it seems like that's like a good option, I guess. But then again, it's like so new, and I'm always like, oh, I want to see other people deal with the side effects before I do it. But yeah, we'll see. And by the time we're old, you know, God willing that we live to be that old, hopefully by then they'll have like a fucking like mist you can spray on your face and it like tightens your skin or some shit, you know, like hopefully there will be like new technology in that world that will make it easier to look hot and slay.
I'm manifesting that I'm gonna gua sha every day, and then it's just gonna go away, and then I'm also gonna lose weight, and then I won't need to like do anything.
Which I like. I saw this video. I don't know if I sent it to you, but it made me like really shake out of my like self-hatred for a second. I was like, wow, because this girl was like, it was kind of going back to like what you said about being like looking at old pictures of yourself and being like, oh my God, like I was so skinny then, like I wish I still looked like that or whatever. She was like, first off, don't do that because it just like hurts your feelings. And she was like, if you're like thicker or fat now, she's like, that just is what it is. She was like, unless you're gonna like go to the gym every single day and like change your complete diet and blah blah blah, like you're never gonna change. So you need to learn to love your current body because and I was like, oh my God, she's so fucking right. And I've been trying to practice that for years now, and I do really love myself and my body like most of the time, but obviously I have days where I'm like, holy shit, like I really let this one go. But then I'm like, you know what, like I'm grateful that my body still like works the way that I need it to, and like, you know, my fat on my stomach protects my organs and stuff, you know. It's like there's it definitely like put it into perspective for me, and I've quit being so like self-deprecating or like thinking in a negative way like that. And I was like, yeah, because she's right. Like, I'm not going to go to the gym, and I'm not going to change my diet at all. So this is pretty much what I'm working with. And so it's like, I can either sit there and hate how I look, or I can like learn to love myself and stop being unhappy. And yeah, it's just kind of pointless.
I told Robbie yesterday, I was like, if I was skinny, like I would be so cold.
True.
I was like, I'd be so cold, right?
That fucking screenshot of Trisha Paytas, she said, I'm so cold, I feel like a skinny person right now.
And then his response was, yeah, if you were skinny, you would have less blood. I said, is that a thing?
If 1 + 1 is 2.
And 2 + 2 is 4.
What the fuck is
What the hell is this?
I don't,
I was like, why? Because of surface area?
Well, I feel like because if you're fat, your skin obviously stretches with the fat. So I guess it's true because you would have more skin and so you would need more blood in your skin. Holy shit. Okay, well, I'll fact check this and then put what the truth is on the screen. Hopefully I'll enter that onto the screen.
Leave a comment.
Veronica, comment down below. Comment down below. Hashtag more blood. Fat people have more blood. What would you tell your younger self as a 32-year-old? Like, if you had, you know, I know that that's such a like cliche question that people ask, but like genuinely after 32 years of life on planet Earth, like what would you say to your like, you know, freshman Kira self? Or even younger. I mean, I don't know what age you would want to talk to yourself, but for me, I would probably want to talk to my like high school self.
I don't think any of us like have it all together. So I don't want to say like the cliche of like, it gets better. like, like, sis, don't worry, you made it. Like,
It's gonna get better, I swear.
I swear, because sometimes it doesn't. In certain aspects, you know?
Yeah.
I just feel like if I could say anything, like, I know easier said than done, obviously, but I would say like, just don't worry.
Right.
Just don't worry.
Yeah.
Like, and then like trust me. Like, trust me when I say don't worry, because like worrying about things, it's not going to help you at all. Like, it's going to make your anxiety worse. It's going to stress you out more.
Right. It's like that quote. It says, worrying means you suffer twice.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like you may not even suffer at all, because most of the time you won't. But it's like if you worry, you're just like doubling up.
Yeah, because like if nothing happens at all, what did you worry for?
Right. And then
if
you're
it
just like
does
ruining
happen,
your
it's gonna
day.
happen anyway.
Right. There's like no stopping it. So you might as well just like let it be.
Let it be.
Let it fucking be.
I literally have a tattoo on the inside of my arm that says, don't worry.
Let it be? Oh.
Let it be.
I didn't know you love the Beatles, girl.
Singing words of wisdom. Let it be. No, I literally, it says, don't worry on the inside of my arm.
And you worry, and you be worrying.
I stay worrying. It's like, oh, there's your reminder, girly. And she said,
you're like, no, I need to cover
I do
it.
not see it.
You have it covered all the time.
It's like, you're like, God, is there a sign? Can you please give me a sign? And they're like,
he's like, look at your arm, bitch.
And I'm like,
you're like, what?
any other sign?
I didn't put that there.
Is there any other sign you could give me?
So ridiculous.
Wait, can I ask you the same question though?
Yeah. I mean, I thought of like, I tried to think of something that wasn't cliche, because everyone is always, like you said, or like it gets better. Don't stress. Like, you're gonna slay eventually. But no, just in like a general sense, I would say read books, like read, because I was never reading unless it was like mandatory for school. And you know that I have become a reading girly this year. I'm about to hit 30
and a
books.
Writing girly.
And writing, but the writing is taking a back seat because I have like literally ADHD. I literally have ADHD, but in the form of art and like crafting and hobbies, I am bouncing around like a motherfucker at all times. So, but yeah, it'll come back. I always like cycle through things. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so reading books, and educating myself on foreign policy, which I know is like boring. And like, I think, especially with like all this stuff going on in Gaza right now, it's like, a lot of us weren't really like I knew that there had been a war over there for like 70, 80 years. But like I never took the time to like look into it, like, and understand like what was happening. And so I'm like, man, like, I don't know. If I could talk to my younger self, I would say just to like educate yourself on like our government and everything, and like understand that the media is, you know, lying most of the time because it's owned by giant corporations that are lobbying with blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know, so I think just educating myself. What else? I think that's it. And that nothing actually matters. Kind of what you said. Seriously. Like you were like, don't like stress, because it's like it's not going to matter. Like it's not that big of a deal.
It's not worth it.
And I still try to reflect on that to this day, because I literally will worry. I'll sit here and make myself sick worrying about things, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, like, we're not to, this is cliche, but we're floating on a rock in space, and nothing
So
fucking
true.
matters. But it's true
So
as fuck. So if you could bring 3 items on a deserted island, what would they be and why? And keep in mind, you can't, there's no internet, okay? This is like an actual situation. You are getting blasted out of an airplane. It's on fire, falling out of the sky. You survive, and your little carry-on has these 3 items in it. But
Well,
they
if there's
survived
no-
the crash.
If there's no internet, then like there's no point of having like a phone or anything.
Right, that's what I'm telling
Like-
you. I'm just prefacing, like,
I'm like, my phone, a Nintendo Switch, and lip gloss,
and a phone charger.
and a charger.
I'm like, what, are you gonna plug it into
the
a fucking palm
sand.
tree?
God, I don't even know. At that point, I'm like, just kill me.
Right, I'd be like, wow, I can't be alone with my thoughts.
Like at that point, like, what do you like? A radio, a machete, like.
No, definitely a weapon would be ideal.
I feel like a machete is a good one because like you can use it to like cut open like trees and coconuts and shit, and then you can also defend yourself.
I just
A
pictured you cutting
radio-
open a coconut like with a machete, and I was like, God,
You know,
I would.
that would never happen.
I would pay top dollar. I said this at some point that I would pay top fucking dollar to watch you on like a survival show. Because it would be so, it would be really traumatic for you, but hilarious for the viewer.
Yeah, because I have no fucking skills.
But that's the thing is, you're the type of person that if you're thrown into a situation, you can problem solve. So I feel like you being in that mode, what you would like, a switch would flip
That, you know,
after you had a meltdown.
you do know me very well. It's kind of scary. Because it's true. I'll let me have my moment.
Yeah,
and then
I'd be like, let her
and
go sit
then-
on the beach and look out at the ocean and scream and cry, and then she's gonna try to come and cut this coconut open.
It's true because I get and like I've noticed that with like work situations and things like that. I get put in a stressful situation and I'm pissed or I'm upset, and then I just like I turn that shit out. I
Right.
make it happen somehow.
I'm the same
So
way. I that's why we get along so well, is because
Gel.
we just gel, girl. We gel.
We gel, girl.
But we both are just like, if we're in a shit situation, like we're definitely gonna like show our feelings about it, but like we'll get that shit handled.
We're gonna step our motherfucking
Buzzy,
pussy up.
wait. The buzzy ussy gussy up. It's gonna be stepped up.
Uji my Gucci.
Uchi coochie my Gucci. She could see my Lucy.
No, I mean, you said 3 things, so I'm like a machete, like maybe a radio if you can like, you know, if you can get some batteries. I don't know.
No
Like,
radios.
you know, okay.
Because it would get broken in the wreck. The battery would get waterlogged.
Your mother.
Your mama. Your mom's vagina.
Your mom's vagina. Okay, so a machete. I'm like a machete.
You're like, so 3 machetes. You can just hold them like this. You're like,
like Britney Spears.
oh my god. Yeah. So two knives and a red crop top.
Hell yeah. Iconic, honestly.
Honestly.
And then I would just dance, and then I could create sparks with the machetes that would like make the
woods
you just
catch
made
on
me think-
fire. Oh, go
no,
ahead.
the planes see me. So I guess a machete, flint, and steel.
Okay. Well,
Because I have created a fire one time with flint and steel, and I, you know.
yeah. I
Or
think
do you do that thing where you like take a stick and then a piece of wood and you go?
you would give up on that so fast.
Yeah.
You'd be like, fuck, where's my flint?
My flint.
You're like, you look out the ocean, your flint's floating away.
No, my flint.
You're like, fuck, my flint.
That's one out of my 3 items.
It gets fucking gulped up by a dolphin that jumps out of the water. You fucking harpoon the dolphin. Dinner's
Stuff
ready.
like the fork in Squidward's neck.
I don't even know what I would say. It definitely is like definitely like a weapon. So like for me, I would say like an actual knife. I was gonna say gun, but I was like no, because it would get waterlogged. Because I'm thinking in like
run out of bullets, dog.
Okay, well, what if
That's why I couldn't say a lighter, because you'd run out of butane or whatever the hell.
I mean, but a lighter. If you bought that lighter not that long ago, that shit'll last for a while.
Oh, it's not getting waterlogged.
I don't know. I've washed a couple of lighters that worked again.
Why does that not surprise me?
Well, I
She's
think
like,
a
"No, I'm
hatchet
gonna
for
go have a cigarette
sure.
right now.
Period. Oh my god. I'm like, ooh, I'm
No.
itching. I need a cigarette.
No. God damn it.
I think like definitely like 2 different types of weapons, and then like I don't know. There needs to be some sort of entertainment. So I'm like, okay, maybe like an instrument. Like you could get so good at like a flute. It'd be like
Yeah.
the monkeys just start throwing coconuts at me. They're like, boo.
They're just throwing their own shit at you.
Ew. Oh my god. But then I could use the caca to build a fucking hut.
Ew, dude. Can you bring like latex gloves?
As your
box of
third eye.
Okay, so machete, a box of nitrile gloves, and and a lighter that never runs out of fluid. Oh my
Is
god.
waterproof.
A waterproof lighter.
That is eternal flame.
No flame that has a pink flame.
Okay, damn, that's kawaii as fuck. I was gonna say, okay, flip it, reverse it. What would you bring if there was no rules?
There's no rules.
There's no rules. Well, okay,
I don't know,
so
she's telling the truth.
everything has battery. Everything has, yeah.
My phone, my Nintendo Switch.
But there's
and a
no
gaming
signal
PC.
though. So
My Switch.
okay. Oh, I was gonna say you could use your phone to like document what's happening, but you're not gonna be able to like post it anywhere or like get any.
Yeah, because that's really important to me. Just making sure I can get out to my fans while I'm on a deserted
Shit.
island.
If I got saved and I had all that footage, it'd be a documentary for the ages.
True. I don't know if that would change anything. I mean, you have no signal.
I would bring a gun, a flare gun, and my phone.
Okay, so are there no rules as in like magic is involved and you'll never run out of bullets?
Girl,
or-
I can have the chamber full, and then I can at least have a bullet for if there was a fucking big ass like rhino that came out of the fucking woods. Or a
Well,
big gorilla.
Has this really changed the answers at all?
True.
Like, if there was no rules, I'd be like, okay, but there's still no internet. There's still no signal.
No, I'm just saying, like, you can have because you can play games on your Switch without internet. So I'm saying, like, it would give you entertainment.
Okay, yeah, I bring my Switch.
You just play and just dance on a 5-inch screen. I'm like, holy shit, you're like squinting really hard to see your score.
I'm not a scoring girly. It's okay, guys.
But right, she always says that, and then she scores with that. She's like, whoa, that's not crazy.
High score? Did I break it? What does that
That's a
mean?
high score. Well, the reason that I say that is because it's like I think if you didn't have some sort of entertainment on an island by yourself, you'd go insane.
Yeah, save one of those bullets in the chamber for me.
Yeah, no, I definitely would save one for myself just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah. Because if like a shark like bit my legs off and I was gonna bleed out, I would rather just shoot myself instead of bleeding out on the beach.
Would you rather eat a baby goat or a matter baby?
Oh, what's the matter, baby?
Nothing much, sugar. What's the matter with you?
Oh my, you got me. Literally, tell me
would
why
you-
I have something on this list that says, do you think you would survive a school shooting?
Hello? Would you rather chop your okay, so say like a shark gets your leg in the water. Are you cutting it off with a machete or would you rather have something serrated?
Oh, to chop off your own limb?
I feel like
Mm,
I don't know, because a machete's kind you could probably sharpen a machete and that way you could do like one swift like
yeah, but you wouldn't be able yourself. You wouldn't be able to get enough like motion to get it off,
I'm
and then you'd
thinking
be
like
like,
Saw
ah,
where they like had to
ah. Yeah,
literally saw it off.
yeah.
But
But
it
can you
for
imagine
some
doing that? Oh God.
no, I can't. Honestly. It just brings me back to also like when I think was it Mythbusters or BuzzFeed, they tried to like cut their hair off like Mulan did with like a sword to see if you could actually do it and they couldn't do it even if they like sharpened the fuck out of the
Well,
sword.
yeah, because it could work, but you would literally have to like have somebody else do it, like swinging it and it be at a certain angle, and like your own arms can't like get that reach and that angle to make it happen.
Yeah, she just held it all like this to like what, like one side, and she just went like this in one swoop, and then it all came down to one length. They tried it, and they were only able to go like halfway through, and then like it just stuck in the hair.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad
Okay.
that I know that now.
Mm-hmm. Mulan's a
Um,
fraud.
now that I know that that's fraudulent, I'll never try to do it.
She's a phony.
She's a fucking phony.
She's a Disney princess. Like she's not real, but I'm still upset about it.
Yeah. I mean, Mulan was the best, dude. She was fucking playing. She was a player. She was a true player.
Play both sides.
Yeah. This next thing on my list, it's just a statement. But remember, this is just a stream of consciousness throughout my week. I want Taylor Swift to get caught smoking crack.
Oh my god, how epic would that be? That would be honestly poggers.
That would be so poggers. And that's the thing is, like, I like Taylor. I think she's, you know, a powerhouse of a woman. But, like, she's too clean. She's too good, you know?
Yeah.
I want her to smoke crack.
Just get her hands a little dirty.
Just a little.
You know?
I want to see a mug shot.
Yeah, that would spice things up a bit, wouldn't it?
It would.
It would. I mean, we already know she's got her history with, I guess, history. You know what I mean? With
Her
with the men in
story.
her life. Her story. Like, you know what I mean? With like the various men that she's dated. Which also like, why slut shame Taylor Swift? Honestly, like
Y'all know she maybe fucked like one out of all of them, and they probably did missionary, and y'all are sitting here calling her a slut.
and like she probably like was given a purity ring and you know, like that's and then it had to be John Mayer, you know, or
Shaking
whatever.
my damn head.
But I think that would be very fun and interesting.
Y'all heard it here first on Goblin Mode. Next question on our list is who is your inspiration? And it can't be me.
Yeah,
You're
there's
like,
literally
shucks.
no one else. I think the answer is kind of obvious though, and I don't want to be like
Me. I know it's me.
yeah, it's you.
You're like, please let me say you, please.
Please, I have nothing else. I have no one else. Honestly, I mean it's Little Sia, and I think that you knew that, but like
Yeah.
Avery has like literally been such a role model for me, and it's crazy to like think about like looking I don't know, it's probably not that it's so crazy to look up to someone younger than you, and I always call her like my mom that's younger than me because like it's so true. Like I feel like she has like taken me like under her wing.
Yeah.
And she's like I don't know. I think that she's just like a really good person. She's been through a lot in her life and I relate to that a lot, and she just does so much good, you know? She's raised so much money for charity, especially
Yeah.
for St. Jude.
My
She's
God.
always so strongly like opinionated and like convicted in how she feels, and she like goes and she like protests for shit, and like so there's more to it than just her like online like persona, which is really her.
Yeah.
You know?
I
She's
see no
very genuine.
difference.
Yeah, she's very genuine. What you get online is who she is in person. And And she like helped me. I mean, she's helped me in so many ways, but like she inspired me to stream Just Dance. I watched her for a long time before I even attempted. And I don't know, she's just like super inspiring, and she's always like willing to like have my back or vouch for me for things. And I just feel like an incredible amount of support from her.
Yeah, she's super supportive and she's always in your corner. And like as
Yeah.
your bestie, I'm always like, you know, I got my eyes out for all the Seleners, and I'm like, you know, I see Avery being a good friend to you. And I'm like, I love that. We stand Avery, we stand you, girl. We stand you,
We stand you,
queen.
girl.
And you
Flip it and
can't
ship it.
tame the girl, cause she runs her own world. And Avery's gonna party all night. No, you can't tame her. Oh. Literally, I'm gonna learn that. Kira bought me Just Dance, and I said, I'm gonna learn Avery's dance.
Like, how cool, how freaking cool, like that she is
Insane.
Like, Just Dance.
I don't even know her, and I cried whenever I saw that she got her, where she was a coach and had a map. I literally was crying because I know through other people how badly she wanted that.
Hey man, I mean, you've talked to each other a couple times in chat, you know.
Yeah, no,
Right
I mean,
there.
we're like
You're like this.
we're
like two
literally
ships in the
best
night.
friends. I'm like, guys, Avery and I go way back.
So way back. We're like two ships in the night, just like, you know,
Yeah,
just
grazing
parting
each
ways.
other.
Yeah, grazing each other. Two ships in the night. Just
You
grazing
really
each
went. I was like grazing, touching, feeling.
She sometimes like sees the potential in me when I feel like I don't see it in myself, and she like was like, I have so much like so many things I want to say, like as far as like advice, because I've asked her before, you know, like if like one day I want to be like you, I want to be able to support people the way she does. I mean, she paid off her friends' student loans.
That
Like,
made me
I
cry
wanna,
too.
yeah, and like I want to be able to take care of my friends in that way too. And she has given me plenty of advice, and she literally recorded a 5-minute video for me and just like sent it to me. And she's like, she's like, I just rather just like talk to you, and instead of just like typing stuff up. And I'm just
That's
like,
so
I felt
nice.
so grateful for that, you know.
Yeah.
She's
She's kind of like a mentor and a supporter, and she's a big fan of you. Yeah. Y'all heard it here. Lil Siha is a big Kira fan. Period. And who isn't, honestly?
Stop it.
Which, by the way, I
Stop.
didn't really like put this. I said like a snippet in the beginning, but Kira streams on Twitch. I'm gonna put all her stuff in the bio, so check it out. She streams Just Dance. She also does other stuff too, but her main pull is Just Dance. She also does like horror games, ASMR, etc. But she is a co-captain on Team Center Stage with Avery, and it's been great. They all raise so much money, and you have raised a fuck ton of money, so you should be very proud of yourself as well, because I think like obviously extremely proud of Avery for her fundraising and stuff, but she has a very big reach, you know? And it's like you have a smaller reach and you still pull like huge amounts of donations. It's crazy.
Thank you.
And I think that that's iconic. And Kira's actually going to be like, are you still doing your fundraising right now, or is the creative thing over and then you'll be fundraising again when? Or
It's through the end of the year, so I have through the end of the month.
Okay.
But we did hit. Oh my gosh, we did hit our $1,000 goal.
period.
So slay. But I
Slay.
mean, I'm just gonna leave it up till the end of the month just to see if if we can raise any more. But for sure, I'll be raising money again throughout the month of May.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say there's always like a time of year that it's like dedicated to that. And then the creative month a new thing, or am I just forgetting?
So it's not a new thing. It's just the first time us as a team that we're raising money. Because when I went to St. Jude in October of last year, they had like kind of talked about creative season a little bit, and I didn't even know it was a thing until I actually went to St. Jude and they talked about it. And I was like, oh snap, like we should do that next year. So then that's why we like are participating like this time around.
Very
'Cause I was
cool.
like, let's just do it. And in May, like we go so hard, so I just wanted it to be like super casual.
Yeah,
for
no, and the
creative
fact that
season.
y'all, I mean, you hit the goal, you got pretty a pretty good amount of the goal taken care of like earlier on in the month. So that's
Thanks to
like,
Twitch.
yeah, Twitch came by and was like, ba boom, kaboom.
$500.
That was so cool. I mean, I feel like you would have hit your goal either way, but very, very cool, very slay. Thank you,
Thanks, bestie.
Twitch. But yeah, so if you guys want to donate, please, I will put the link below to donate to St. Jude, the Children's Hospital for Kids with Cancer. It's very near and dear to Kira because one of her family members, your partner's sister, correct? Had cancer growing up and, you know, survived.
Robbie's little sister had, she got diagnosed with leukemia, I think around her first birthday. And
That's so young.
It is so young. And so even then, like when that happened, like I was doing like plate sales like out of my work because I was like trying to like raise money for like their treatment and
Oh,
stuff.
cool.
So this was before I even like streamed on Twitch.
So
I
she's
was,
been
like,
she's been raising money since the dawn of time, honey. But yeah, so guys, everybody, I know most people know what St. Jude is, or they've heard of it because it's like, you know, Susan G. Komen. Like there's like all these big foundations that are just, you know, everyone knows the name. But it is really, truly like one of the best, if not the best, like organization to donate money to, because these kids are going through so many hardships so young. It's like we can't even imagine getting cancer as adults. It's like, and you're a child, like your life has barely just begun and you're confused, like you don't understand what's going on. So I don't know, I think it's a great cause. So if you feel inclined to give, please hit the link in the bio to, you know, throw some bucks into Kira's Creative Month thing. It's going to be through the end of the month, so we have a little bit left to raise money. But yeah, I'm always very proud of you when you do that because it's very selfless.
You raise money for other people too, dude. And like I'm so proud of you because like you literally do the same thing.
But I do it for people that we know.
And that's totally fine too. I mean, I donate money to like my like local charities and stuff because like I know, like I see and know like where that money is going to. I know these people like personally, you know what I mean? Like I'm not even like a religious person and I like donate to like a local ministerial outreach program.
You heard it here first, folks.
Like they like do
Kira supports
like
the church.
because they like feed they feed like the homeless and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
they're doing
Christmas
good
and
work.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So like, and I see that happening. So like, and you do the same thing. Like you donate directly to people that you see are in need of something. Like when you did the Mutt Mamas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was my first fundraiser for an
beautiful
organization, and I felt so great about it. I think we raised like 800 something bucks.
Yes.
And I was like, wow. And they were so stoked about it, and it felt so good. And so, I mean, that being said, like I'm right there with you on like wishing so badly that we would get rich and famous, but only for the sake of like wanting to help others. Like, okay, not only for the sake, obviously I would
only like I don't want to keep any of the money.
I
just,
literally
like,
won't keep a cent, guys. Please donate in the link
live
below.
on the streets and I'll give it to the poor. It's like, well, damn.
But that
Make
would
her
be like
famous
our
already, I
main
guess.
thing. Like we would be like giving it, you know, to our friends. Like if our friends were having trouble with medical bills or what, you know, like I feel like we would be good, wealthy people.
Yeah, it just feels good to like help people, especially like, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't feel good to help like people we don't know, but like especially like directly helping people that like you know that are struggling, like that. I don't know. That just
It feels like it has more of an
hit different.
impact. Yeah. Like it like it doesn't have more of an impact, but it does like emotionally and like it, and like, you know, you're helping someone you love, you know, versus like giving to an organization. You're like, oh, I feel really great about giving money to this because I know it's like dispersing and helping a bunch of people, but it's like it doesn't have that same emotional connection as like you don't know every child with cancer, you know. It's like you're helping like this person that you are friends with whose house burned down, and you're like, you know, giving them money to help rebuild. Or that's a poor example, but
no, but it's true though. And I had been raising money for St. Jude, I think for a couple of years before I had even like visited the hospital, before I got invited there. And like, you know, you hear like these stories and you get to see the videos of like kids and like the patients and their families, and like you're like, wow, like this could go towards them, right? Or
Right.
this could go towards this family, or it could go towards these costs or like these renovations, whatever. You don't know exactly where it's going, but you know that it's going towards a good cause.
Well, yeah,
But
even if it's like helping the lights stay on in the fucking
yeah,
hospital, you know, just anything that
paying the
contributes to the
doctors.
greater good. Yeah.
Yeah. But then you go like it hits, that's what I'm saying. Like it hits different
Seeing
when you
it.
see the work.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've mentioned this a couple times on my stream, but uh like sitting, like standing in the middle of like one of the buildings where like you could see like they have like all these like glass like windows that like line all the way up, like they're you know, right in the middle you can see like all of these like research rooms, and inside you can see the research rooms, you can see like the researchers with their like white lab coats on, and they have like all these like formulas like all on like the boards and stuff, and like all on the glass, like they'll write on the glass, they'll write everywhere. And then like getting to meet families, and like parents were like coming up to us and like hugging us, and they were like crying and saying, oh, I'm gonna cry, I got not.
That's
But you know what
so
I mean?
sweet, though.
Yeah, they were like, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. And I'm like, I'm just one person. I'm just like a little
Right.
silly gal on the internet. Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean?
For
But it's just,
sure.
they do have a summit every, I think it's every April. And Mickey went on the last one. And Komori Mickey, shout out Mickey.
Shut up,
Shout
Mickey.
out bestie Mickey.
Yeah, I was so jealous of that trip because y'all all got to go, which obviously, obviously I have nothing to do with it. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna meet y'all there. And I said, I made a joke that I was gonna get a job as a janitor at the hospital so I could be there while y'all are there.
So we opened the door and she's like,
I'm just mopping in the corner.
yeah, like luckily pre-COVID our team got invited before I was like even on the team. Our team got invited to like go to St. Jude, and then COVID happened. And then it just worked out to where like not only was I on the team, but I was like one of the leaders at that point. And then we finally got to go. But yeah, I hope that, and then of course we went this past May to do the dance-a-thon, and we raised
Yeah.
like
Oh my
a lot of
God.
money in
That
3
was
hours. It was like
crazy. Wait, how much did y'all end up
crazy.
raising?
We raised over $60,000, but it started, I think, like at 30 or 40K that night. So like I think we raised around 30K in a night.
Amazing. And I watched that whole stream and I don't even remotely remember. It's just, there's like a lot of hullabaloo happening.
There was just so much going on. I specifically remember hitting like 50 and 60K that night. So that's,
Yeah.
it definitely sticks out to
I
me.
mean, still incredible, a huge amount of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, the link is below, guys. Fucking donate to the zids. Right, so the last thing, you're like,
you're already like laughing.
no,
I'm like,
because it's funny. I'm like, I've been waiting to do this, and watch it not be funny at all.
it'll be funny. It'll be funny.
But okay, so I want to do this segment, and I don't know what to name it yet, but I want to do this with every guest, even though I feel like it's gonna be particular. Some guests will be like way more down than others, but it's just like I want to do. It's called right now 20-second role play, but it's like I give you a person, and it can be anybody, and you have to role play for about 20 seconds, or you can go longer, you can go shorter, as if that person were going live on TikTok.
Okay, because when you put it, like when you texted me, I was like, okay, that's funny. And then I was like, wait, I don't understand. Like
Give
but
me,
now,
you can do, I'll do an
no,
example if you give me, oh, you already know now?
like, no, like that guy, or he's like a medieval
guy, like that, or like the girl who was like Mary Magdalene. You literally are supposed to just act like the person on TikTok live. Okay. So I don't know if you brought any to the table, but it can just be you role playing if you want.
Oh, great. Can I give you one to set an example?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So then can you be Ice Spice?
She's so like soft spoken. Hey y'all. Gra. What's going on? Thank you for the hot dogs. Yeah. Yeah. I've been in the studio with Riot. Gra.
Stop playing with him, right?
Stop playing with him. Riot. I said stop playing with him. God damn. Yeah. I just got through shaking ass in the deli. That's all I got.
Why did I think that, like, even before you started, I thought you were gonna sound like yeah, my lips are
Like,
popping.
yo, my
And
lips
then-
are popping, y'all.
And then I'm pretty sure the first thing you said was like that. So it sounded like the
Like,
same.
gra, keep it a stack. Bitches move walks like, oh, I got bands.
I got bands. Like that.
Okay, my first one for you. Helen Keller. I'm just kidding.
You're so wrong for that. You're so wrong.
I
for
feel
that.
like she'd be so lit on live though.
How?
I don't know. She knew sign language. She could fucking throw it up. Throw it up, throw it up. Okay, now for real, for real. Amelia Earhart.
Oh my god. Still in the plane? Or...
I mean, just like if you want to pretend like her plane went down on an island, if you want to her going live as the plane is sinking.
Okay. 20 seconds on the clock. Hi. Yeah, no, that's me. Yeah, hi guys. Thank you so much for joining the live. I am losing a lot of blood. Thanks for asking.
Keep going, keep going.
Are the crabs nice? No, they aren't. But I'm working with them. Like we're trying to cohabitate, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. They're not really good roommates. They keep they do keep biting at my toes. I'm really kind of confused by that because I didn't know that they ate meat. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. Like thank you so much for the roses. I don't know if they're gonna go anywhere because I don't really have service.
All her TikTok money is just in escrow. She never gets to touch it.
It's like,
and I love how you put that on her voice. Like she talks like a Kardashian.
I was just about to say, I was like, since when does it mean? Yeah, thank you so you so much for the airbags.
No, it's in the Bermuda Triangle. You ever heard of that?
Thank you for the fire extinguisher.
No, I'm not lost. I'm not lost. Well, I'm lost, but
yeah, no, I knew exactly where I was going, guys. Like, please don't put that out there. You don't know my story. Okay.
Yeah.
For you.
For you.
For you. For you. Can you do your girl Aurora?
Sure. Even though no one's gonna get this reference, but the real ones will know. Hello everybody. Yes, I am in the studio writing music. Yes. Oh, thank you for the roses. I love roses. They're beautiful. They smell so sweet. Rose smells so sweet.
Yes,
oh my
yes,
god.
yes.
She's like, yes, yes, yes. Oh, I don't need a cure for me.
Kidding me?
Okay, next. I felt like, oh my god, I felt like I was on Snatch Game on fucking Drag Race because they
That's what
literally,
this is.
it's so scary because it's
This
like,
is your version of Snatch Game.
it is. Oh my god. Okay, so
Where it's like, will they eat or will they flop?
right, and I feel like some of these will flop, but some will absolutely eat.
Good practice round. First one.
This one is like my pièce de résistance. So you're welcome in advance. Belle's dad Maurice in the castle after getting kidnapped.
What? Okay.
He's in his cell on live.
And he was ranting and raving all night. He's like,
He doesn't have a clue what's going on.
Like, is he actually raving?
No.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure. Like, yeah, it's so loud. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I can't hear you over there. I'm in the DJ booth. I want to choke myself. Maurice in the castle after he gets kidnapped?
Yeah, like the beast just threw his ass in a cage. And he's like, oh, fuck, I gotta go live.
So fucking random. Okay. And see. Wait, I'm gonna put my phone in the front. I'm gonna pretend.
Okay.
Oh, someone texted me. Ooh, I'm so popular.
Damn, Maurice.
Hello. Yes. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes. I'm in the beast castle. I'm so confused. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I come to save my daughter Belle, and no, don't give me roses. I need help, please. Please, if anything, send me Benadryl. I'm allergic to dogs. Please. Please, someone call the animal cruelty.
Call animal cruelty. Call them because he's being cruel to me.
Call them. I need someone to be cruel to him.
Not the animal
God.
Cruelty. Animal control.
Anyway, make sure you like the live, and then maybe when we get to 100K likes, maybe the beast will let me out.
The beast is like, what the fuck is TikTok?
It's Mr. Beast all along. Mr. Beast is like 1 million.
And he's like, 1 million likes.
I think 1 million likes, and he will release me. Oh, Guy Fieri.
It's me, Guy Fieri, on TikTok Live. What? Oh, guys, thanks for all this money. I'm gonna put it into my new hot dog stand. Is your hair naturally blonde? Yes. Do my pubes match my hair? Yes.
Yes.
I brine my balls in bleach every night. Okay, sorry, I flopped. That was a flop. But I have another good one for you.
Okay.
James Charles, if he was the Secretary of State. Or you can choose if he was in the Shibuya incident in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay. That might be the route we're taking.
All right. I figured I'd give you options.
Okay, thank you. I kind of want to do both, but
whatever you want.
Hi, sisters. Yes, thank you so much for coming to the live. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Did you see Sukuna? I mean, I'm like literally gagged and like dying because he's so hot, but like literally could take my life at any minute, but almost like I kind of want him to. Okay. Anyway, like everyone's dying around me and I'm like, girl? I'm like, I did not sign up for this. I can't. Anyway, oh my god. Was that a galaxy? Oh my god, sister. Thank you. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna do anything for me now. But thank you so much. Oh my god. Maybe if we get to like 100,000 likes, like maybe they'll spare me. Why do I keep going back to that?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, there's a recurring theme here.
Yeah.
Good job, James, sister.
Hi, sister.
Hi, sisters.
I did not sign up for this.
Okay.
Girl.
Your fucking face expressions are so good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mary,
Bring
Google
me
it.
little water, Sylvie.
Oh my god. One to pick up the phone.
The fucking
No, it's
kick
only
he
cleaner,
does.
drunk and alone too.
You'll
Don't
have to
let him
kick
in.
him out again.
I got new rules. I count.
Him
He
just
walks
having
away,
a
his little-
performance in the mall, like I'm just like the fact that people paid to see, or maybe they didn't pay to see that. I hope they didn't pay to see that.
I'm pretty sure they did. I don't know. I can only guess.
If you paid to see that show in the mall, seek therapy.
If you have paid to see James Charles,
You are
James Charles.
Charles. If you ever seen Jane Charles, you owe compensation.
I'm gonna be. If you ever seen
Jane
fucking
Charles,
stop.
you need compensation. Okay, do you have any more for me, or is that it?
Last one. Pause. Let me think.
It's hard to think of them. That's why I was thinking of people, and then I was like, oh, in a situation or in something. Because I was like, at least then it gives you like a topic, I guess. But
You gave me Amelia Earhart.
and I let you freestyle. Hey, it's Amelia and the crabs. I'm getting beat up by the crabs. I'm in the airplane going to the bottom of the ocean and I'm dying, but I'm gonna get on TikTok live. This is the last topic. I know everybody at home is like, man, we want 25,000 more topics. Well, you're in luck because Kira will definitely be back on. Obviously. But my last topic of conversation is, what would be your final meal, bestie? You have a lunch tray in front of you with a bunch of different compartments. What all is on this tray?
Gosh.
It can be from anywhere, any place, any specific thing.
Yeah. Okay. I think, and you probably already know this, would consist of a lot of Taco Bell.
Yes.
Specifically,
She's a Taco Bell queen.
It's true. Specifically, the black bean crunch wrap. There'd be a black bean crunch wrap. There would be a Fiesta veggie burrito because
Classic.
probably a potato taco. You know, just because those are good and they're small.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Just I do a nacho fry for sure with the nacho cheese sauce.
Lit.
And then also, side note, I've been into the Diablo sauce lately. Was never a Diablo sauce girly, but I am.
Is that the hottest one?
Yeah. That's been me lately.
My stomach lining could never.
I know. And that we'll talk about that later off the podcast. 'Cause I'm like a little bit
Off the
paranoid
record.
off the record, just because I've been so paranoid with how much hot stuff I eat. But anyway. Those are like my favorite. Oh, and the cinnamon twists, of course.
Oh, they're
and
so
then
good.
A Baja Blast, because it's a last meal. We're going full sugar, baby. No,
Yeah, no diet.
No zero.
Yeah.
Don't diet. And then definitely a Domino's pizza. That is mushroom and banana peppers, because that is
delish
with the garlic sauce.
Oh hell yeah! You can't not do the garlic dip, baby.
Yeah. If I had it my way, I would always have an extra side of marinara and the extra side of garlic sauce, because
I've never
love
gotten
my
the
sauces.
marinara.
I have, and it's just good to have a saucy pizza sometimes.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
little bit extra sauce. I'm trying to think what else I would. Gosh, there's probably like a Japanese situation, like onigiri, like a tuna mayo or onigiri. I'd probably do like a spicy miso ramen with like extra egg. That is like one of my favorite things. And there's a sushi roll. There's a place called Heroes Ramen and Sushi here, and they have like the Heroes roll, and it's got like, it's like seared like with a blowtorch.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's got like corn and shrimp and
corn.
Yeah, it's got corn.
Ooh.
It's like corn and cheese on the top, and then they sear it.
Whoa.
And then I'm pretty sure it's like shrimp and the kanikama crab like
Mm,
on top.
that sounds so good. I have my favorite like specialty rolls at like every place that I've been, so I know that shit probably slaps ass.
It really do be slapping. Also, one of my favorite things is there's this Hawaiian place here that only serves ube pancakes on Saturday mornings, and I have only had it twice. I had it last weekend, and before that, probably pre-COVID,
Damn,
and it.
they're the best.
Oh my god, they're so good.
Dang.
Whenever you visit me, we're
I'm
going
getting
there.
that shit.
Yeah.
Also, by
I
the
don't
way,
know.
everybody who isn't aware already, Kira is based in Texas. So that's to give you an
Yeah.
idea. And then I'm in Oregon. And not too long ago, we had like a meetup with all of our like Twitch girlfriends in Washington, where Syfy is. And it was so fun. It revitalized my
was.
spirit. But we were talking about how we're going to all go visit Kira soon ish, whenever we're able to. Okay, so what else is on this tray? Do you have like, is there any other like savories missing? Any desserts, girl? I want you to load it up. Because mine compared to this would make me look like my 6,000 pound life.
I'm trying to think.
I pretty much just always add like something from every place that I like going, like to where it's like just like a ton of stuff.
Like if I could literally go through like all of my like favorite things. Like if I went to Panda Express and they still had that Beyond Orange chicken.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
be
that was so
throwing that on
good.
that bad boy.
I don't know why they
I-
got rid of that. I feel like it did so well.
I don't know. It was like a trial or something. Like did it for a while and then it
Well,
went away.
Panda Express, bring it back.
You better.
CEO of Panda Express, I know you're watching this video. You better bring it back.
And then at Burger King, I would like put an Impossible Whopper on that bitch. No onions, extra pickles.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what else. Oh, from Dairy Queen, they have a blizzard. It's a Brookie blizzard. It's the best blizzard I've ever had. It's like Oreo and chocolate chip cookie in a blizzard. Oh,
dude, they just closed our fucking Dairy Queen. It was like down the road from me, and I was like, wow. Which, I mean, to be fair, I like never go, but like I did go like probably like 6 months ago and got like a chicken strip basket, and it reminded me of like whenever my grandma would take me to swimming lessons. We would always go there after swimming lessons, and I would be like kind of like soggy, you know, like my hair would be kind of wet, and I'd be hungry as fuck, and I would like just be dunking those chicken strips in gravy and eating that Texas toast, and I was just like and so I got one not that long ago, and it really did hit the same. I was like, wow, like a lot of things that are nostalgic like usually don't hit the same, but that did. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna have to start going here at, you know, every like 3 months at least. And they fucking closed that bitch down. I was like,
no.
What the fuck?
Hell
Depressing. Okay, so
Literally.
Brookie Blizzard. That sounds good as
then-
fuck.
And then I would get I'm just like trying to think of like all my favorite things.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's gonna be.
And then I would definitely do like a kung fu tea, like Oreo milk tea situation. Like they have like with like their, I don't know if it's like it's a soft top of some sort. It's like a cheese top. It's like a cream cheese top.
Oh.
And they have like Oreo. Yeah.
was like-
they call it cheese, but like it's just it's like cheese
Cream cheese, yeah.
Yeah. And then they put like Oreo on the top, and then I get
Damn.
extra boba. And then also there's a matcha place here called Cafe Maiko, and they have the best green tea soft serve.
Oh, that sounds so good. Wait, is that the place that you always go that has the super swirly cones? Yeah, you get is it ube, the purple ones?
Yeah, they like cycle flavors. So like for a while it was just like vanilla and matcha. Then it was like ube and matcha. Then they had white peach and matcha. It was a little weird. And then they now have the ube and matcha again. It's so good.
Damn, yeah, that always looks so appealing when I see it on your story.
We will have to go.
We shall. And I'll eat the whole thing in one bite. I'll go like this. You're like, cheeky, god damn it. Can't take you anywhere.
You're like, round two.
Round two. I'm like,
Okay. And then yours?
Oh, okay. Well, if you must know.
Yeah, I must.
Well, I won't go through my whole thing, but I would want, so since I would be dying, I
My
would,
bad.
well, I'll just do like the highlights. No. I wanted to hear all of your stuff because I just think it's so interesting to hear what people like. But, oh, which by the way, if anybody, she's so funny. She's just like in the corner. I was going to say, if anybody hasn't seen, on Mythical Kitchen, on YouTube, there's a guy who does the segment. I can't remember his name. It might be like Jared or something, but he does a thing where he interviews celebrities, but they eat like the celebrities like final meal like together, and it's always like they like import stuff from all over the place to make it like their actual final meal. But like I hadn't seen Steve-O's episode and I watched it yesterday, and like he wanted these like really specific like potato chips from like London, and they got them and he was so stoked. And then it was like a sushi roll, and he wanted like lobster tail and a bunch of other stuff, and it was just like they have like literally like all your favorite things on the table, and I was like, oh, that's like my dream job, to like be able to interview people and then eat the same thing. And it would just like broaden your horizons with like new shit that you've never tried, most likely. So I would love that. Momo, you're a little parrot. You're Yago.
Literally.
Since I would definitely be about to die, I would go ahead and eat meat again, and I would eat a country fried steak smothered in white gravy, mashed potatoes, collard greens with ham hocks.
Sheesh.
And I would want a couple pounds of crawfish, a couple sushi rolls, probably a yellowtail roll, and some sort of like specialty one of sorts. And then I would want a Chick-fil-A original sandwich with extra pickles and mayonnaise. Definitely a Route 44 cherry Coke Zero. Because I love that Pebble Ice. It makes a difference.
It do be hitting different though.
And then as far as dessert, it would probably be some like bougie shit that I ate in Austin. Like I always had like so many amazing desserts. Like I had like this really amazing, I can't remember what it is right this second, but it was like a lime sorbet. But it had like a bunch of other really bizarre ingredients in it, but it was like one of the best things I've ever tasted in my life. Yeah, it had jizz in it. Yeah, and cum shots. Yeah, it was actually just frozen cum.
Grated. They like put it in an ice cube tray and then they grate it over the top.
Oh, jail. That's some cheeky shit, you nasty bitch.
You should be proud.
No, I am proud. I'm proud. But that was gnarly. I think though, as far as like regular desserts, I really, really love sheet cake. Like I love chocolate sheet cake with like fudge frosting, or I really love like a yellow sheet cake with chocolate frosting. Yeah. I also really love pie. I love pecan pie. I don't know. I like it all.
She's a dessert girl.
I am. I love sweets. And I'm one of those bitches that like if I don't have something sweet after savory, I will lose my fucking mind.
No, I feel that. You know, I'm telling you, and this is no exaggeration. Robbie's mom makes the best chocolate cake I've ever had in my life. Like I like that with a scoop of vanilla bean ice cream.
So fucking good. Oh my god, now I want chocolate cake.
God. When you come, we're gonna
tell her to get that oven ready. Tell her to get in the kitchen.
Give me the recipe because I'm gonna need to make that.
No, for real. For real. I will die.
Yeah, it's so good.
I am so glad that you came on Goblin Mode. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, my queen, my mija, my little kida.
I love you so much.
I love you. Guys, thank you for watching this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe. Also, in the bio below, I'm going to put Kira's link for Twitch, so be sure to go and watch her stream. She's very entertaining, very funny, very slay. And also, you can donate to St. Jude for the rest of the year, which is like, what, 2 weeks? But
yeah.
slay. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Honda days. And yeah, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Also, do not forget there is a link in the bio for a Google form where you can submit questions if you want me to answer them on the podcast. Thank you for watching, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.
Free Palestine.
Period. Period.